Tori, how lovely to meet you. I heard lots about you.
Yeah.
And you've just invited us to watch some rehearsals downstairs.
Yes.
Fantastic. You did make us laugh. It was
Okay.
very, very funny. So tell us what this show is about.
Yes.
What's it called?
Yes.
First of all.
So the show is called My Normal Effing Sex Life, and it's a show about the normal and not so normal experiences that we have that inform our attitudes to sex and safety. And it's a semi-autobiographical show. It was developed here at the Riverfront at a Scratch Night event called Cultivate in 2023. And then we applied for funding, got the full funding, and now it's coming to you guys.
Excellent.
Yes, very exciting.
Really excited. So do you plan to take it anywhere else after the Riverfront?
Yeah, so I think the aim was always, as this is my debut play, I think the aim was always to do the run at the Riverfront and then invite other theatres as well to come and see it so that we can put a tour on. And, you know, I think it's very much based around my life, and obviously I'm from Wales, I'm from the Valleys, but I think the story has a universality to it that could go across all of the UK. So the aim is to get it seen by as many people as possible. I am single. Single. I've never been so alone, actually. I've never been so single.
So how do you feel about other people having a peek inside your brain then? Because this is very much you. I think probably it's all of us have the same sort of thoughts.
Yeah.
But does that make you feel awkward, or did it to begin with and you've got used to it?
Yeah, I think, it absolutely can do. I have like a sort of well-being based and trauma-informed practice, which basically has helped me develop this show. So there is obviously a little bit of a vulnerability to it, but I think we have that in any acting and creative work that we do. And obviously, you know, it is semi-autobiographical, so it is an insight into my brain and my life.
The mini pill has progesterone only. It doesn't contain estrogen, which is most closely linked to clots.
Well then, sign me up, hun. But I'm only really sharing stories and information that I feel comfortable sharing.
Which is pretty much everything, I've got to say.
Oh, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, 100%.
Will there be a sequel then?
Well, look, if they want a sequel, they can have a sequel. I don't know where we'd be able to put that on, but yeah, surely, yes. But yeah, you know, there definitely is like a vulnerability to it.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, you know, I think the story and the play is ultimately about shame and how that can affect our life and how it can stop our life. And I'm hoping that by sharing a little insight into my life and my story, that we can start to have those discussions and open up something, you know, more relating to curiosity, I think.
Sexuality? We really are asking the big questions on a Wednesday morning, aren't we? Bloody hell. It's busier in here than normal, isn't it?
Because it's actually quite serious subject, but you make it so funny and light-hearted that I think people will not only enjoy it, but maybe make them think that actually they're normal after all, because we're all having the same sort of thoughts.
Yeah, thank you so much for saying that. That is exactly what I want. I think like the reason why I made the show is because I started having conversations after this specific period in my life, and I started having those experiences where I realized that actually so many of us have these thoughts, and you can feel so isolated and you can feel a little bit mad and like you're the only person who thinks like that. And then you start having these conversations and you start realizing that actually we're much more similar than we think we are. Not like that. No. I'm sensible. I was just in a relationship. So I'm monogamous. Relationship. So, not anymore. My goal is to make the people who feel uncomfortable comfortable, and the people who feel comfortable uncomfortable. I want to challenge them.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think with the comedy in this show, I enjoy watching people like first of all squirm and then feel comfortable. Where they go, well, she's all right with it. And then with the drama, I think I enjoy people feeling seen.
How do you feel that rehearsals are going? Because we're getting quite close to the date now.
Yeah, I think they've been great, which is a little bit scary because I'm like, everything's going pretty well. You know, the partnership with O'Leary, who's directing it, is incredible, and we've worked on other projects together, so we sort of have a shorthand where we can communicate, with a couple of words and go.
I can see you know each other quite well.
Yeah, we do, and we come from similar backgrounds, and so we have like a shared language.
Give us that physical journey, but without like, don't hold the shame too much too early.
Yeah. Obviously, this process has kind of been different with Tori being the writer of the play and the performer of the play. But what we usually do at the start of a process, working on a text, is to work out what the world of the play looks like. So this is set in 2021. We're set in a sexual health clinic. So we've got all the kind of literal things about the world that we've discovered from what's written in the text.
How we speak to ourselves. I think the relationship between Tori and Tori's inner monologue and the voiceover is the most important relationship that we establish, and the biggest journey that we go on as well within the play. And the whole team has been incredible. You know, we have Laura Meaton, who's doing movement, which has really added like an extra layer. We've got Edith Crawford, who's from Merthyr. She's the sound composer and sound designer. Danny Muir, who's doing digital and AV, so like all of the digital effects within the show. And we've got Delith Evans, who's designing the show as well, so the set and the costume. And I think like that's what's been really exciting and has been driving this rehearsal process, is like building in all of these elements. And, you know, even just like the voiceover today, like when you were in rehearsals, you know, me hearing some of that voiceover like fully loud is so mad, because it's just so, like, it's mad what we're doing. It's been going really well, and I think it's been the perfect pace. And I feel like we're just ready to get it going. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Didn't turn your location off, you idiot! Quick, lie!
I'm not in the hospital.
Lie better.
I'm volunteering.
Too specific.
I'm having some tests.
Not specific enough.
I think I'm having a quarter to midlife crisis where I don't know who I am or what I want, and I think maybe I shouldn't have broken up with my ex, but now it's too late, and so I'm going to be punished for the rest of my life.
When can we see this show at the Riverfront then?
So the show is on the Riverfront, is on in the Riverfront on the 21st, the 22nd and the 23rd of May, 8 o'clock on the Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and there's also a matinee performance at 3 p.m. on the Saturday as well.
Okay, and how do people get tickets for it?
You can go onto the Riverfront website on Newport Live. You can go onto my Instagram, which is at Tori Lyons 1, and there's also the Instagram page for the show as well, which is at MNFSL 2026.
I'm glad you can remember that. Brilliant. Yeah. Well, congratulations and good luck.
Thank you so much.
Yay!